So sit back. We about to start the show. Thank y'all for being here. Please hit that like button. Let's go.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for being here this morning.
Let's go. Oh, let's start this show. King Roman news gonna come right through. Gonna give you that news just like you know it can do. Hot topics in your face, baby. King Roman knows his place, baby. King Roman news.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning.
6:30 a.m. Eastern time, baby. He's gonna come right on time with the news just for you. Celebrity news, politics, and local news just for you. King Roman news. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Let's go. Hey, let's start this show. King Roman news, coming just for you. King Roman news, coming just for you. 6:30 Eastern time, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. King Roman news, King Roman news.
Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Let's start this show. Good morning. Shout out to the crew. Thank y'all for being here this morning to another episode of King Roman News. Today is all hot topics. Got a few things that I want to cover this morning, get off my chest. Now, today's show is titled Trials and Motherfucking Tribulations. Trials and Tribulations, the Trials and Tribulations report. And it's a reason why most of the stories that we're talking about today, trials and tribulations. And I don't understand how people don't take the trials and tribulations of their lives and don't make lessons and leaps and bounds from them. And today we're going to talk about them. So y'all sit back. Now, before we get into the news, I want to give you a what would you do? And we're going to get to it at the end of the show. So stick around. What would you do? So imagine you booed up. You got a boo. And y'all out and about. And your partner, male or female, whomever, your partner decides to get into an argument with someone. And it was their fault. Their fault. And now this person pushes or escalates a little further. What would you do? Are you jumping in? Are you fighting? Are you one of those people, come on, babe, let's just go. What are you going to do? And it's so weird. It's so funny because a lot of times we say what we're going to do until it actually happens to us. And then we get to realize what we actually do. And I want y'all to see what actually happens when a situation happens. Me personally, it just the fucking depends. If you in the wrong, I'm going to start telling you in the wrong because I think about escalation and its theory. I'm going to be like, baby, like, okay, all right, you right. Let's go. You right. Okay, all right. I can see me getting loud with my boo. But if you put your hands on my boo and like it's a one-on-one and he, at a point I'm going to stop it. But I'm not just finna you put your hands on him and then I'm just about to jump in. No, I'm about to be like, hold up. I'm going to expect for there to be something. It's not my situation and I want it to be a fair fight. It may be different strokes for male and female to male, but I do want y'all to see what happens. Yeah, I don't think I've ever in my life had to defend nobody that I've been dating. Definitely. Absolutely not. So stay tuned for that. Now let's talk about ShaCarri. And we gotta just start it out. Shout the fuck out to ShaCarri Richardson. ShaCarri. This girl has faced so much adversity. You remember back in 2021, where we were talking about right during the pandemic, a little bit before the pandemic, where she was about to be in the Tokyo Olympics and tested positive for marijuana. And I remember on my live telling her, girl, you got to find other ways to deal with your grief. Because remember, she was dealing with the loss of her mother and a lot of other things going on in her life. And I'm like, you have to find other ways to grieve with it. The anxiety of the press and all that, them digging up her old pictures and trying to make her look like she's something that she's not. And you got to figure out a way to deal with it. And so a lot of people talk bad about her, even people in our community put her down. And so it was just like, okay, it's a bump in the road for you, girl. You'll pick it up. That's how I felt. Being someone who is a person who does smoke, who does, consume marijuana, and I'm functional. And I'm on the other spectrum of it. You have some people who uses marijuana as a depressant to deal with them being depressed. Then you have some folks who use it as a relaxant to relax them. I'm on the relaxing side. I always am got to go. I suffer from social anxiety as well, because a lot of times I'm just awkward as fuck. I'm awkward as hell. I'm just really awkward as hell. People don't know, like, is he going to jump? No, bitch, I'm be chilling, cool. I'm awkward as hell. So sometimes I have social anxiety. So that helps me with that. And for her, it helped her with her depression. So I never felt like, oh, it's going to fuck up her career, because she got to a certain point, even though clearly she was using it. Even with myself, I don't ever feel like it's going to bother my career. I do feel like there are days now where I just do not consume, where I think I'm happy in my home, certain different things. So she'll get to a point where she's okay. Baby, we done got to our point. And I always felt like that. I never felt like, oh my gosh, she's down. No, it happens but some people who are not very focused and dedicated, yeah, they may lose sight. It may be a gateway drug. They may start doing other stuff. Some folks are very much so like, no, this is just for what it is. It is for what it is. And I even had to break down and share that with my TT about, me consuming it. And because it was a very hurtful thing for me to tell her. She thinks so highly of me. She think I am just like, I don't do nothing wrong. And I'll be having to tell her, no. Anytime I tell her a situation, and I know you did. Well, actually, I didn't. She thinks so highly of me. But it's like, we're human. And it helps me a lot. Even when I be on live and I be doing this, I be nervous as fuck up here. Even when it's like 2, 3, like right now, nervous as hell. But I work through it, and it helps me. So and it doesn't stop me from coming live. It don't, oh my God, if I don't have this, I'm gonna come. No, it's not like that. But it definitely is an aid for me. So I saw that for her. So baby, ShaCarri came out here and won the World Athletic Championship. Now get this. She ran 100 meters in 10.65 seconds. When I saw this, I said, there's people in the world who can't even stand up from a chair in 10 seconds. I said, damn, that ain't even it. For years, Jamaica, have been holding the title as being the world's fastest runner. And it's been this, I can't remember her name, but you'll see it in the story. It's one female runner from Jamaica who's been holding the spot down for like 3 fucking years. And so, and she's still been competing with him. And so she found herself in this place, and everybody was looking like, okay, because it was 3 Jamaicans in this race. And they had the 1, 2, 3 spot. She had the 9th spot. Apparently the 9th spot being further out, I don't know how it's any different, but people were saying, and she was in the 9th spot. I'm like, well, it looked like it's the same distance to me. So it might be something, if you are familiar in that territory, it might be something different there. So she's the world champion, fastest female runner. Give it up to her motherfucking ass. 2 years ago, we were just saying, oh, she's going to be done. She's smoked out. She's a done. No. Let this be an inspiration for anybody who may be struggling, facing anything, grief, or anything in their life right now in that moment and feeling like it's going to be a no forever. No. It's a no forever in your mind. Take that no out. Look at this shit. So I want to give a shout out to her. I want to give her some light, and I want to give her some shine. Now, ShaCarri did her fucking thing. Check this out, baby.
This, without question, is one of the highest quality sprint athletics has ever witnessed. This field of 9 includes 4 of the fastest women ever to have Army Night in Budapest. Their paths converge once more as they prepare to try and seize this opportunity for global glory and sporting immortality. It's time.
Baby. Baby.
First time. Can Shelley-Ann Fraser-Pryce deliver? She's got a good start, but watch Shericka Jackson. Shericka Jackson, is she just going to do it? Oh, on the near side, right at the end. They were getting ready, but from nowhere in lane 9, it's an incredible performance from ShaCarri Richardson. It looked as though Jackson was going to finish ahead of Fraser-Pryce, and she did. But the Jamaicans are stunned because Richardson came through like a rocket in lane 9. Her first global final, and she tastes the start and she got in the semis. And she came through in fine style, and maybe, just maybe, being in lane 9 was the best thing that could have...
And definitely a good thing for ShaCarri Richardson. That start couldn't have been better, couldn't have been more different than the one she got in the semi-final. And I wondered, have known that ShaCarri Richardson was having an absolute flyer out in lane 9. I think it was a really, really dramatic the way it was set up with the different lane draws.
Lyles took the men's time.
Yes! Can you feel that emotion and that triumph? She wasn't just screaming for the fact that she won that race. She was screaming for the fact that everybody told her, no, 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 honey, it's a wrap. You done tested for weed. You out here doing it. You bad. You're done. That's what that scream was for. Baby, do you know how many successes are the direct result of people telling me, no, I can't do nothing? Do you know the reason I even started the King Roman News channel was because of someone telling me, no, you can't do it? Bitch, what? And I did it, no matter if it's a success or not. But those little things should be moments where you be like, bitch, what? Do what? Girl, let me do this. You know, and be focused and dedicated and into it. And you researching and you doing analytics and figuring that shit out. And I'm so proud of her because this is a message and a stepping stone to every young, not even black, just every young individual who go through struggles in their lives, who've turned to drugs. Talented, extremely talented, turn to drugs and feel like they ain't got no other way out. Yeah, you do. Now, we don't know her backstory. We don't know what was the process to get to this point. I hope Netflix or Hulu, somebody reaches out so we can get like a story behind the scenes on the steps to her getting this world championship. I would love that story. I would love it. Sort of like they did for Serena for Wimbledon. Now, here's the gotcha. So during this whole thing, you know, a part of being a champion is you have to be a part of the press junkie. You got to go out there talking to people. You got to give interviews. And she came out the fucking gate telling mostly all of the white news reporters, no, thank you. Not today. No, ma'am. And these were some of the same people that wrote nasty articles about her during that whole time. They would or never give her coverage when it was to her advantage. And so check out what she said. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Now, those are the outsiders. She could have stopped. She could have stopped, but she didn't. And she made it very clear when she did stop for the black reporter. Here's what she said. She made it very clear on how she felt. So the other people around can feel how her energy is going to be during this press junkie. Bitch, this ain't going to be no peace war. Don't be up here asking me no motherfucking questions, bitch. No. Y'all, what about all the other shit you wrote about? Where's those questions? That's the energy she was giving. And rightfully fucking so. Any other time I would have been like, you know what? Nope. 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 I feel like she should have rightfully motherfucking so. Yep. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'd have did it too. I'd have turned around and did a dip. No, thank you. Drop. And she did that shit. So here's what she told the Black News Report.
Been waiting to see what you'll do on this stage. What are your expectations of yourself?
The world, I'm not worried about the world anymore. I've seen the world be my friend. I've seen the world turn on me. But at the end of the day, I've always been with me. God has always been with me. So being on this scale now, it's my time. It's always been my time, but now it's my time to actually do it for myself.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Channel all that negative energy that came in your career, girl, and channel it into something positive. There's so many people looking at you right now, taking you as a moment of inspiration. Even myself, honey. Yes, I am. I'm looking at her like, damn, you really are doing that shit. I like it. I'm enjoying her path. So at the press junket where she had to sit down and do some talking to the other folks, one of the, the news reporter who she doesn't want to talk to asked her a question, so she had to answer. And here's what she had to say.
Like media, like yourself, and just continuing to go forward. I feel great. Blocking out media, like yourself.
So the question was, so how do you feel? And she said, it feels great. Blocking out media like yourself, it feels great. And that's going to be her MO for moving forward. And I think it is not just media, but online, social media, comments, all of that stuff. That's the real gag here. Girl, move forward in your career. Ain't nothing going to hold you back. Shout out to ShaCarri Richardson. This part of the show, this is definitely overcoming a lot of trials and tribulations in your life to get to this certain point. And I definitely saw that in her story. Now, I'm saying that now, today, August 23rd. I don't know what she's going to do in a couple years. I don't know if she's going to jump off the ledge. I don't know. But at this moment right now, this girl deserves that credit. She deserves the shout out for obviously overcoming what many people said she wouldn't. So we'll praise her we'll talk about her when she's down, but let's not forget to praise this woman. So shout out to her for that. And shout out to y'all too. Thank y'all for being in the room. And I hope y'all hit that like. I hear her. Okay, no, thank you. No, thank you. Okay, period. I was rooting for Jamaica though, but I was happy for her come back. Very happy. Hey, Miss Toby, good morning. Good morning. Hey, Tisa. So proud of her overcoming. Hey, Miss Gerald, good morning. Thank y'all for coming through. I hope y'all hit that like button. Give me some love. All right, so let's move on to the next hot topic. So can you imagine, right, dating a guy, though that's what you got to do, block out negativity, period. So can y'all imagine dating a guy, this guy is a millionaire, and y'all end up having 4 kids. He adopted your child from another father, from another man. Y'all never got married. Then he cheats on you and gets another woman pregnant. So then you all separate. And then years later, he decides he doesn't want to pay your utility bills and doesn't want you to have a car. And he wants possession of all those things. Fuck, you don't have 4 babies by this man. And he's adopted one of your children. Get into this shit. So you got Cam Newton, okay? What a little bitch boy. He's suing his ex-girlfriend over a $229,000 Bentley. Okay, so he bought her a Bentley back in 2017. They were dating. And at the time, they were dating on good terms. They broke up 2 years later. What he's reporting is that he gave her the Bentley to help her to move and expected it to come back. And I said, okay, so that's 2019. Y'all broke up. 2020, 2021, 2022. So 3 years later, it becomes an issue. Okay, all right. Let's keep going. And so it goes on to say Cam Newton is suing his ex-girlfriend over a 2017 Bentley truck that he bought her, and she is currently using. Newton bought the truck, and she thought it was a gift to her. However, the former quarterback kept it in his name. She moved out but did not leave the truck, which is worth $229,000. Now, my question, is he wrong? And is she right? Personally, given his millions, I absolutely think he is wrong for this. I absolutely think he is wrong for this. Now, she's got to be out her damn mind in all of these last 3 years having this car and not having gotten the car in her name, not went to the court, not went to do anything about that. She did nothing. The car sat in this man's name the whole time. He actually does have rightful ownership to the car. And so this woman is the mother of 4 of Newton's children. However, they broke up a while ago, and it seems that the former NFL MVP would like his vehicle back. People are saying now it's because she got a man in her life. Oh, wait, boy, when a man gets mad, everything got to go, bitch. I don't care how many kids of mine you got to have. I want you to have. He stopped paying her utility bills, $14,000 worth. Again, 4 kids by her. They live with her. Stop paying her utility bills. And then also, he now wants to take this car. Now, I don't know what she does for a living. I'm not sure. I guess she's a model or a stripper. The woman he cheated on her for was a stripper. And so apparently now, you know, she must obviously ain't got no other car. And so get into these comments people were saying. This one girl was like, he doing all that for a 2017. And the dude was like, dudes with money, if it was a mostly good relationship and he hasn't moved on, he'd let her keep the vehicle so her new man could see it every day. I don't know about that. Because some men don't give a fuck. If I'm dating somebody and the person they dated before me gave them a Bentley truck, you think I'm gonna be mad about riding around that Bentley truck? No. I'm gonna be all up for it, bitch. You got the truck. He taking the truck, bitch. I'm gonna be mad. I don't think that's the case, dude, sir. No. And then he goes on to say, it's like marking territory. If the relationship was mostly bad, he'd take the car back regardless if she had a man or not. Now, I get that, but not 3 years later after the relationship is over with. That's something you do maybe 6 months later, 8 months, damn near a year later, a $229,000 car, and you really didn't like her and y'all went out bad. It sounds to me like she got a man in her life and he's a little bit bitter and hurt about it. It sounds like an argument must have came up or something of the sort. Someone else goes on to say, context matters. According to the suit, he allowed her to use the truck, move her things out of his house when they broke up. It was never a gift. His name is on, and if anything happens to it or anyone is hurt while she's driving it, he'd be on the hook for it. So, okay, love that point. 3 years later, after the relationship's over, he just now started thinking about the liability. Like, is her name on the insurance? Let's start really getting legal here. Is her name on the insurance of the car? Is she insured to even drive the car? And so somebody combated that and said that article must be wildly different from the lawsuit. But if that's her primary vehicle, I would just give her something else to drive around the kids in, because at the end of the day, I want to make sure my kids are safe and comfortable, no matter which parent they're with. And that's what I'm thinking at the end of the day. Anybody, that's what you would want to do. Like, yeah, let my kids run around that truck. It's only $229. Let me go do a fucking appearance and make this up real quick. I'll literally be thinking about that in my mind. Like if I go and stop and go to like Chipotle or something and grab a meal or something, I'll be thinking in my mind, how am I gonna make this $20 back up? I do. Hustler. I'll be thinking like, okay, I need to make sure I put that on the back end. And so someone else says, this is why poor people need to stay out of rich people business. The car is in his name. Women are not the best drivers. Well, excuse me. If I mean, goddamn, what for a fucking point? If God forbid she goes Brandy Norwood, don't play with Brandy in traffic and kill someone, he will be sued to kingdom come because he is the owner of the vehicle. But sir, that sounds good now. But what about in 2021 and 2022 and 2023? What about all them years? It wasn't a liability then? Again, back to my original thought. I think she got a man or they had an argument or something brought this up. Because you ain't no way you going to come out the blue. Mind you, it's a 2017. We're in 2023. Damn near a 7-year-old car. Are you kidding me? A 7-year-old Bentley. Now, some people like me will be like, hell yeah, I'll take that motherfucker. Like her, hell yeah, I'll take that motherfucker. Not like you. Cam, come on. There's so many other things you can do. You sound bitter. You sound spiteful as hell. And you really shouldn't have a reason to. Now, I don't know her side of the story. She hasn't come out and said anything about it yet. But if her track record is proven, like he didn't want to pay the utility bill, she had to go to court. to force him to pay $14,000 to pay her utility bills. First of all, lady, how long was he not paying? I hope that's not a month's worth. I hope that was a year, a couple years, maybe a couple years. What the fuck are you living at? And what y'all over there doing? $14,000 in utilities bills? Girl, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Yeah, that's a lot of money. So yeah, I'll stay tuned to this story. I'll keep y'all posted on the outcome of whatever comes of this. Wow, right. Insurance. Okay, I'm sorry. Her first mistake was having those kids. Period. Period. Yeah, I said it. And why didn't she put the car in her name? Also, he's petty also because she has to drive their kids. He's dead wrong. It was a gift. That's what you got to do. Absolutely, Miss Toby. I absolutely agree. Why after the third child, the second or third child, you weren't thinking in your mind, this fucking professional sports player, you ain't thinking in your mind, okay, I got to sow some motherfucking oats around here. I don't care. Call me a gold digger if you want to. I'm telling you now, if I'm dating an NFL player and I done had 2 babies by you and I'm just the boyfriend, the girlfriend, nah, bitch. I got a house or something in my name. I got a business in my name. You invested in something for me. And I'm not saying it's an obligation, but yeah, that's sort of like, no, that's crazy. That was crazy to me. And he's just able to walk away and then tell her, bitch, and I want the truck. What you gonna do? Somebody said, get her a RAV4. That's more. I said, y'all don't understand it though. It's so easy to say, but it's like when you are lived a certain life and the kids have, it's a harder fall for the kids than it would be for her. Truly, it would be. No, and we don't even know what the other expenses this man is paying for the kids and what else they got going on. $14,000 in utility expenses sounds like she got a fucking mansion that he might be having to pay the rent for the kids and that she's living in. Free rider, mother. So, I don't know. I would have definitely had something, y'all. I'm telling you now, I'd have had a sex. I had a sex tape out. I'd blackmail his ass, bitch. What? You ain't gonna fuck me over. And we see this too many times in these shows where we be seeing like these women get out and without nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. Ain't no way. 4 kids? Okay, we can see a woman who ain't had no children. Maybe 1 child. Okay, we get it. 4? Nah, nigga. You damn near own her motherfucking eggs. At this point, like, what are we doing? So, yeah. 14. That's what I said. 14,000 in utilities. What the fuck y'all around there sleeping with the lights on? Like, what we got going on? Use power in the neighborhood? That need to be reassessed too. So the judge forced him to pay her bills though. So, all right, that's Cam. That's another trial and another tribulation, child. She should have definitely had that trial and tribulation, but we'll fucking see. Moving on to another trial and tribulation. Oh, my boo. So my baby Nia said, look, I'm sick of this bullshit. I'm so sick of this bullshit. I'm not doing it no more. I'm not putting up no motherfucking front for no motherfucking body. Okay? She said, I'm over it. Period. And rightfully so. Rightfully so. And it gives me, and I'm going to be honest with you all. It gives me that because she just recently petitioned the court requesting primary legal and physical custody of their son. And she's only requesting special visitation circumstances for this man, basically only at the son's request. And so, you know what this is giving me? This is giving me the son has expressed to his mother how upset and angry he is at the father, and that she's come out here and expressed to us in the public by saying, yeah, you know, the son took it a little tough, softening the blow for us. But she's also told him, your son is mad at you. He don't damn near want to fucking talk to you, which is giving me he's embarrassed. 1, he don't want to come. He don't want to confront it. He don't want to. His damn near his career is hanging on by a thread. So he's facing like he's coming off like this man against the wall. Woe is me. I'm the victim. My son don't. No, nigga. Just because you had an indiscrepancy doesn't mean all of the other things in your life, all of your other obligations has to go by the wayside. Your son. I really do feel like the son is aware of what's going on, and he's more hurt by what it's caused to his mother. I really do. And I'm thinking about my own self as like the first son. If this was happening to my mother so publicly, and he's like 11, I can comprehend and we live in a social media world. That boy is, and he got resources. Okay, he ain't like our little 11-year-olds running around here. Okay, I feel as if he is definitely, it's taking a toll on him, and she's been trying to say this for the longest. It's taking a toll. You need to make this right. You know, she's come out here and said some things. Even I was like, girl, you really, you want to talk about this? You really? But she's all the whole time she's been talking to him. She's been communicating with her man, her ex-husband, via the public, and he's taking no cue. Clearly, maybe he's called the son what's wrong, maybe, but as in terms of physically being there, and she probably had enough. Okay, well, I'm gonna fuck this up. Let me fuck you up. I'm gonna take custody, and I want you to pay child support, and then I'll let you know when you can visit him. How about that? Now go live your life. Now I'm gonna turn your victimization into guilt. Now you're going to be forced to have to face your son. As he's aging, your guilt is going to rise. Trust me. Roman has dealt with it with his own dad. Till I got to a point where it was not even worth it anymore. Like, what's up, Dad? Hi. It's not even worth it. Love you too. Okay, I hope you well. Great. It's not worth it. But it took a long time for me to get there. A long time. And this young man's mom is a breadwinner. Just imagine, sir. You should definitely be picking up the phone. You should definitely be going around your child, letting them know it's not about you. Ain't nothing to do with you. It's all to do with me. And so she did what she had to do. I don't fucking blame her. Actually, to be honest with you, she's come out to say the split between Nia Long and Ime Udoka is getting nastier. The actress is now asking for primary custody of the couple's child. Long made the allegation in a court filing in Los Angeles last week while requesting a judge give her primary legal and physical custody of their 11-year-old son. However, she did ask the judge to allow a reasonable opportunity to visit their kid to the extent consistent with the child's best interest, aka when he requests. Okay, I had to ask about that. A ruling on the petition has not yet been handed down. Udoka has yet to respond. What can he say? Oh, this is bullshit. Show me the proof. Show me the evidence. We ain't seen not damn picture you out here with your son. We ain't seen nothing. Show us the proof. So until we see the proof, sir, stay your ass away and deal with your career and get your life in order. And stop fucking with people that work at your job. That's all I got to say about it. All the shots fired. All the shots fired. Nia, baby, I hope you pull it together. Now, somebody said she don't even want him near the boy, but want his money. And what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? I don't think nothing wrong with that at all. So another trials and tribulation. And shout out to the crew. Thank y'all for being here. Now, before I continue, I want to play this little funny ass little video. So Brandy's daughter caught herself trying to troll her mother. And this spoke volumes of Brandy's behavior. I could tell Brandy is a cool mom. I could tell Brandy is aware of the she's know with the shit. She knows what's going on. So Brandy's daughter was trying to troll her mom with the lyrics to a song. You know damn well Brandy don't know these lyrics to the song. So she's trolling her, and Brandy's like, what? Good girl, what? So y'all check this out, and please hit that like button. Thank you to all 10 of the folks over here sitting on the King Roman News Talk channel as we talk about these topics. I really do appreciate it. And shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Check this out.
I have something to tell you.
What?
So I got a white boy on my roster.
What does that mean?
He be feeding me pasta and like lobster, mama.
What does that mean? Who feeds you pasta and lobster? Who is this person?
No, he hit me up on Tuesday like, what you doing, babe? Let me take you shopping.
That's an immediate no.
I told him he told me that he's in my city.
What does that mean?
That, you know, he said it's okay. I'm reading our text. Like, he said, it's okay. I hope you have a good day. I'm going to send you $850.
What kind of guy is this? Where did you meet him?
Mom, he just saw me on, like, at school.
Well, how did he get your number?
No.
Like, why would you give him your number? You don't even know him.
Well, he seemed like he has money because he said Cash App or Zelle.
You better not send him no Cash App or no Zelle.
No, he's gonna send me. No, he said, matter of fact, scratch that. I'm gonna just send you a stack, like $1,000, because I'm fine.
What? So I think you like this kind of attention.
Okay, well, it's a prank.
That was so cute. And Brandy seems like she's the kind of mom that's cool, that Sarai can come and talk to her about any and every fucking thing. Sort of like how I feel Candy and her daughter relationship is. So that was dope. I thought that was a cute little teaser. Now let's get back into trials and tribulations. So we got another trial and tribulation kind of person, Miss motherfucking Cardi B. But this is interesting. I wanted to talk about this because it's interesting. So Cardi B vows to make an example of a Twitter troll over Offset cheating claims. Now here's what happened. This Twitter guy, Twitter user, super user, his name is Ashton. Clearly he's a Nicki Minaj stan. Not only is he a Nicki Minaj stan, he's followed by Nicki Minaj and Missy Elliott. Most of his posts are related to Nicki Minaj. So that's already hint, okay, play for play. So he comes on Twitter yesterday and he releases this audio of a person who sounds exactly the fuck like Offset. Just like Offset. With a picture that looked like it was fake, like Offset. Now the picture looked a little fake, but the audio sounded just like Offset. And it was going around. I didn't think nothing of it. I'm thinking, oh, here another fucking claim. I didn't get a chance to even listen to it before Cardi B hit Twitter up and got a fucking copyright on the media. Now, here's the thing with these copyrights on Twitter. The only way you can get a copyright of some media on Twitter is if you're the owner of the copyright. So I'm sitting here thinking like, well, damn. So I had read like some of what the audio allegedly said was he was confirming that he was about to cheat with some girls or something. He was setting up some cheating, something along those lines. So I'm saying like, was that true audio that he had that was leaked from ages ago or something like that? Like, is this current? Whatever the case is, she snatched that shit down so motherfucking fast. Nobody got a chance to hear what it was. And so he went on his Twitter and he said, Cardi just copyrighted my tweet. Bitch, you mad at me when you need to be mad at the nigga that's cheating on you. Now, here's my thing. Cardi B, stop. You gotta, like, yo, I think it's starting to become a little drag that she's doing this kind of shit. And it's clear that these are stands, these are the barbs. Yeah, I'm a barb too, but these are some of the barbs coming after you. It's clear. And I think you're trying to, get at Nicki by saying, I'm going to sue one of your fans, because that's what the optics of it is. I'm going to sue one of your fans now for trying me. Not only am I going to sue one of your fans, I'm about to dox the fuck out of your fan. And so you're trying to scare her fans. And what I'm saying to you is you got to at some point, Cardi, you got to stop. Like, you got to just be like, what the fuck ever. You released the song Jealousy. And then talking about how you don't give a fuck. Y'all need to leave me alone. This shit happens. And you do give a fuck. You are out here actively copywriting shit. Which I found to be interesting. I'm like, oh, so you are the owner of alleged leaked audio. And so he goes out and says, this is his Twitter account. So she goes out and make a response to this boy. And I'm like, here we got a woman who's sitting on like 70 million. Here she go, worried about somebody and some cheating claims. Can you fucking imagine? It would have just have to been out there for the public. And I would pay my PR people to deal with that shit. Why are you doing this? So here's what she had to say. I'm just like, here we go. Another Tasha K situation.
Wayne Walker Jr. is going to feel when, like, I'll say about a month or less, he receives a letter to his workplace and to his home because his son, Ashton, decided, which he's a graphic designer, to put tattoos on somebody else's body, claiming that is my husband, which, by the way, babe, if you wanted it to make it more convinced that was my husband, you should make sure that you put the blonde dreads in the bottom, since the dreads that it was in your picture were black. And also, my husband is not that skinny. So yeah. So you guys are going to receive a letter from his lawyer, because all these little games that you guys want to play online is going to be over with. So yeah, make sure you have fun explaining that to your father, babes, because you're going to be getting sued and we're going to make an example out of you. Yeah, and that was a terrible AI voice, by the way. So yeah. Bye.
So yeah. So she's now alleged she's gonna sue. She's sending after the father. She's coming after. I'm like, you are really upset about this shit. When there's smoke, baby, there's something going on. There's some fucking fire. Like you gotta either have a conversation with your man or something else. So she's alleging it was an AI voice with a fake picture. So she's gonna sue him in court, defamation, a civil lawsuit, allegedly along those lines, and making another example like she's doing with Tasha K. How I feel about it, she need to let this shit go and focus on that album. Where that album at, girl? Okay, we heard Jealousy, and I told you again, stop with these tracks where you got other people leading. We want to hear you. Every time I hear that song, I'm like, I don't even be caring about the issues of Offset. So the shit he talking about, I'm like, not for me. Okay. So yeah, another bitch with some trials and tribulations going on in her life. Why entertain this? She gonna lose her mind. She really is. And my thing is, Offset is not even as irate as you are. You're irate because people know they can get a quick fix off you. Now he done got attention. He's on the blogs. He's now going to be known as one of the head barb of a huge stand. I'm sure he's probably reached out to Nicki behind the scenes. Like, you don't even know what you're doing. Shit, you make people think. Like, I'm sitting here thinking, like, what can I say? What can I do on Twitter to make her pop off? What AI or audio? Like, that's how people think now. Yes, they think like that. You better cut that shit out for you really be out here suing everybody. You gonna sue every fan now? Oh, as a public figure, you gonna fuck around and have nobody fucking with you, being honest with you. So that's Cardi B and her little situation. Now let's get to another lady with a bunch of trials and tribulations. And I love her to pieces. Definitely an inspiration for this King Roman News channel. Miss Wendy the fuck Williams reportedly opened a secret bank account after hers were frozen. Now, I have my own theory on how this all played out, but I'm going to give you the facts before I tell you my theory. So Wendy opens a secret bank account. Allegedly, the source says, and I want to go back. The reason she opened a secret bank account is because Bank of America or Wells Fargo, they seized control of her bank account. They basically is using a rule that was promulgated by an organization called FINRA. And under that rule, it grants Wells Fargo the right to suspend a transaction in the event they deem that the transaction is of suspicious nature. That's $20 million sitting in the bank that she can't access herself, but she got to do it through a guardianship. And the guardianship has to approve and review her expenses. And she sort of like doesn't want to go through that process. So apparently she's opened up this secret bank account where she's routing any new earnings there, but she doesn't know how to use the bank account, allegedly. So it goes on to say that, a source close to Wendy Williams says the media personality has secretly opened up a new bank account to redirect any money she earns moving forward away from Wells Fargo. And they go on to say that she doesn't know how to use the new bank account. Her difficulty, she's had putting money into the new account, but she doesn't know her account number and refuses to accept checks. It's a mess. And so y'all want to know what my theory is? Here's my theory. So y'all know how a couple months ago, Wendy Williams' husband came out here because he was in the blogs because he got dumped, by the side chick. And then he ended up having to sell his place because he had no money to pay the mortgage. So he just out here. So my thing is this. I think Wendy Williams Ben had a secret bank account. It was never really a secret. I think she just went and opened up another bank account. I think she did that. Think about it. Who in America is walking around here just taking checks and cashing them at the currency exchange and putting the money in their pocket or using a Walmart account? Clearly, she had another bank account. Clearly, I think we can just safe to say, Wendy has had another bank account. And I think there's people who knew she had a bank account. One of them being Kevin Hunter. And I think, given the people who came out here and told this story, Radar Online always, and I tell y'all this all the time, they always have the news about Wendy Williams. I'm tracking, bitch. I'm watching y'all. And it's always layered. Like, we ain't gonna tell the story right now. We're gonna wait 2 months. Then we'll drop that story. Because then when I'm reading through the story, I'm like, this shit sound old as fuck. And as I'm reading this story, I'm like, wait a minute. You mean this is what I think? I honestly think Kevin Hunter went to them. I got a story. You got to pay me. I need some money. Now that he's out, she redirect. He can't even touch that bank account. He can't get that motherfucking money at all. And she probably one time told him, he probably was like, yo, can you give me some money? She probably told him, I don't even know how to get to the account. I don't know how to access it or nothing. And that's probably how we got there's difficulties accessing the account. This is what it feels like to me. And so I'm saying this, watch how many more stories come from Radar Online of this nature. A source. It's too many familiar sources. And to be honest, they damn near say she ain't got no motherfucking friends. And so I think the ones that she do have way more juice to say something than this little shit. She opened a secret bank account. Well, what the fuck? First of all, anybody can open a bank account. She's not banned from the banking, being a consumer in the banking industry. What the fuck? Where did we get that from? That never came about. She could have opened one the next day. I think it's just juicy. We got to come out here and talk about it. And Kevin's broke. They probably gave him about $15,000 to come out here and break this story and be the main source, the only one to know about it. Now he got $15,000 in his bank account. What's next? That's what I'm saying here. And when I read it, I said, well, what's next? What's next, Kevin? What you going to say next? She walk around the house in a wheelchair. She roll around in a wheelchair in the house. Like, what's next? This is all delayed news. It's delayed gossip. I really feel like she had a bank account. I don't feel like there's no secret about her having a fucking account. Wendy, I'm sorry you're going through this stuff, baby. I'm trying to help you clear some of this shit up. Because, I mean, we get into a point where it's like, okay, she had a bank account. Do we not want her to have a bank account? Like, what the fuck? So, yeah, shout out to Wendy Williams. Girl, I'm rooting for you. I want you to come back. A podcast or something, girl. Something. So, moving along in trials and tribulations. And crew, I thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all. Knowing Wendy, she had another account. Ben had another account. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate it too, crew. Thank y'all. And I hope y'all hit that like button. Please make sure y'all hit that like button. So in another trials and tribulations, we got Gunplay. Now, some of y'all may not be familiar with Gunplay. He's a rapper. He's mostly known and associated with Rick Ross. So Gunplay was arrested for battery and child abuse. Now, this shit is crazy. So apparently he was playing, was it Grand Theft Auto? He was playing on a gaming system console. And the baby mom, okay, her name is what, Shadovia? I think her name is Shadovia. She was holding their newborn, 6-month-old baby. And the game was loud, and she went into the other room and told him, hey, can you cut that down? He went irate. And so apparently he threw a glass at her, then got up while she was holding the baby and stuck a rifle on her and said, I'll shoot your back out, or some shit like that. And so she called the police and he got arrested and charged. And I'm sitting here like, damn. You know me, I'm always like the signs. I'm like, he did that on that one moment. What else? How else is that house moving? What else has he done in that house? What else? Girl, this ain't the first time. And then she instantly filed a restraining order and instantly filed for a divorce. And I said, oh yeah, this wasn't the first time. This was not the first time. And it probably was getting worse. She alleges that, you know, he started using alcohol and drugs again and it started escalating. And this is a byproduct of that. So I'm glad that, you know, she finally got the fuck out, but because this could have turned really, really bad. So this news article was so funny. Florida rapper Gunplay allegedly lived up to his name by drunk and pulling an AK-47 on his wife while she was holding their baby in a fight over him playing the shoot 'em up game Call of Duty. Ain't that some shit? So he allegedly threw glass cups and a bottle at wife, forcing her to cover their 6-month-old daughter with a blanket to protect her from flying glass. He then pressed an AK-47 against his wife's chest and said, "I will blow your shit back." Does that sound like first time behavior to me, to y'all? Does that sound like that's the first time this situation or something like this nature has arisen in this case? Like, damn, what the fuck? And so she got on her Instagram and she posted this. "I just want everyone to know my daughter and I are safe. My daughter's safety is my first priority. Unfortunately, Richard is back using and developed a very bad drinking problem. I've tried everything in my power to help him and love him. This is a demon he has to overcome on his own. At this point, I really believe it's too late. To summarize last night's event, I asked Richard to quiet down as he scared the baby sleeping by yelling, playing Call of Duty. He started going off on me for asking him to be quiet. I tried to collect a bag so my daughter and I can go to a room while he sobers up. He didn't want us to leave, and things went left fast. He was arrested last night. The weapon is in police custody. I have a restraining order. My daughter is in my custody, and I am filing for divorce. He will never get the chance to disrespect us again. Thank you all for the well wishes and prayers. This is a very traumatizing experience. Please keep me in your mind, in your prayers." Girl, shout out to you. Girl, that had to be in front of the baby though. Like, in front of your child, the recklessness of it all. You throwing glass, the eye, the skin, all kind of shit could have been torn. Gunplay. The fuck is wrong with you? I do hope there's some time behind this. I really do. You need to sober up, bro. You don't need to be released out. You don't need to be so you can go back to abusing. Again, you got people who abuse depressingly or in the relax. Bro, you depressed. Could be career related. Ain't going nowhere. I mean, it could be the pressures of now being a father, more responsibilities. That's all common. It's okay. Go talk to people. Why do we be feeling like we be the only ones going through some shit? Like, nobody else in the world is going through this shit. Just me. Womp. And I'm saying that and I'm being as jokingly and as positive as I can. Because I've been in this place too. Where I've been like, oh my God, it's only me. It's not. 9 times out of 10, you're not the only person who's going through what you're going through. And you're not the only person who have to get through it. So it's like there's so many things out here for us to just overcome some of the shit we go through. You don't have to be violent to your spouse. There was no reason that's a union. If you are struggling in the stresses of life, what better person to come to and talk to it about and try to figure out how we gonna make this work than your wife? Which is why I said it sounds like there's some struggles in this relationship leading up to this. Some disagreements, some arguments, maybe some violence. But this doesn't seem like it just happened because of this. Like, no. Clearly it was evolving. And yeah, you did the right thing, getting a restraining order and definitely filing for a divorce. Throwing a glass at you while your 6 months is around and sticking a rifle. Yeah, he went too far. Some shit you can't take back. You can't take back. You put a rifle on my chest and told me you're going to blow my shit back. Who the fuck are you? All because I asked you to quiet it down? Yo, grown ass on a fucking plane. Let me say this too. These grown men playing video games all fucking day. That shit, I just don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I get, recreational free time, but all day you're sitting on a console playing a video game. You are definitely checked out of reality. There's got to be some other things you can be doing. For real. Like, seriously. Yeah, girl, you was right. He mad over a fucking game. Get your ass off this game. Making all this motherfucking shit. She probably said it as nice. Hey, can you please be a little quiet? And he probably spazzed. Because I can't see her raising her voice. Well, I don't know. But I'm just saying raising her voice with the 6-month-old there. Shut that shit down. But I don't know. But I'm glad she got out of it. Fuck wrong with this nigga. Now, let's hit up some quickies, okay? Shout out to the motherfucking quickies in the room. And shout out to y'all, too. So, rumors that we just gotta these rumors. We just gotta tone these bitches down. I be like, really? You know, we should really start a rumor kill report. All these motherfucking rumors out here. So the first one up that we have to really just push to the wayside is Miss motherfucking Halle Bailey. Now, Halle Bailey recently came out here and this video hit the internet. Okay, it hit the internet. And motherfuckers started asking, oh, she pregnant? She got a baby? She expecting? Look at this.
It's a video. Do something cute. Aw, thank you. Thank you so much.
Now, what the fuck is wrong with people? What is wrong? What's wrong with people? Why do we always gotta do this to females, to women? I hate this shit. She can't even eat a fucking vegan burger and some truffle fries without motherfuckers thinking she's pregnant. No, she's not pregnant. 23-year-old girl is not pregnant. She got on Instagram and posted some badass pictures of her and her sister. And I said, she's definitely I would definitely sit at her table and ask a few questions. No shade at all. So, she shared these pictures. This is her. Okay, look. Does she look pregnant? Does she look pregnant? No pregnancy to me. She was at the VS Pink, and she was there with a lot of different other R&B artists. So Coco Brown was there. Ella May, that's my bitch. I love Ella May. Ella May was there. They were there. No, she's not pregnant. Womp, womp, womp. A huge motherfucking fail. A huge fail. No, she's not pregnant at all. Her sister came out here like, y'all better stop trying my motherfucking sister. Y'all better stop trying that shit. And let me just say this from the human side. Y'all don't understand what this does to these young, upcoming, rising stars. She's 23 years old. She already faced a lot of fucking backlash with the Mermaid movie. A lot of backlash. She's an artist, just released an album. And so now she steps out on the scene in a little, I would say it was a shirt. She's pregnant. No, she's not pregnant. And I pray to God that she has strong self-esteem, that she don't feel like, now I got to come out here and hide my stomach. I got to tuck. I got to hide. Girl ain't fucking pregnant. It was so funny, though. Everybody on the internet, is she pregnant? Is she pregnant? And Halle, I'm going to be honest with you. It was mostly your fans, girl. It was a lot of your fans. It was a lot of the people that be fucking with you all on your Instagram and shit. Are you pregnant? No, she ain't pregnant. And DDG ain't even come out here and say nothing about it. You know, she's still going strong with that man. So, no, she's not pregnant. Let's get into this next rumor that we got to dispel. What is wrong with people? What is going on? So we had this girl. She's a content creator. Her name is Teresa Laverne. She comes out here in an interview talking about she done licked Lil Baby's ass and ASAP Rocky for $40,000. And I'm sitting here thinking, like, you really would just not even tarnish your name, but just come out here and embarrass yourself like that? Like, out of all the ways to just go viral, this is it. So now you're going to be known as the ass licker, the ass eater. Oh, yeah, she does that. That's her. And you're setting a price at $40,000. That's what we doing now? Like, the shit is getting out of control. So you got this girl here. Woman on Wayne Miami podcast says she ate Lil Baby and ASAP Rocky, shows their DMs from 2020, and claims Lil Baby gave her $40,000. Do I believe it? Do I believe something could have happened? Something could have happened. Do I believe she ate his ass? No. Do I believe he paid her 40 stacks? I don't know. But I do believe something could have happened. Something could have happened, which makes this probably hard to dispute on his side. I was wondering if his team was going to come out here. Are they going to say something? Because, you know, I'm all about what are you going to say? They haven't said anything yet. And so here, I didn't take the whole fucking interview because I just couldn't stomach the shit she was saying. But here's just the 10 seconds of what she had to say about Lil Baby.
Lil Baby?
Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
I started sucking his dick and I went further down and I started fingering his ass. He actually threw his legs up and he was jacking his.
I mean, it's just becoming. It's not even becoming private anymore to be somebody who solicits for sex anymore. It's just like, okay, girl, like, what the fuck are you doing? I hope he's able to sue the fuck out of you for coming out here with this defamation ass story. I didn't know who she was until this, and I went to go look at her, and I'm like, you, it's still a nobody, still a nobody, and now you got this fucking story out here. I don't believe it. I need more proof. Allegedly, she got some DMs from, yeah, y'all could trade DMs from 2020. I'm sure y'all did. That don't prove that you ate his ass, but see, that's the most salacious part of the story. That is what everybody's drawn to. Oh, little baby got his ass ate. Oh, he like his ass ate. Really? We're gonna have to stop sensationalizing this shit. Like, girl, out of all the things she could have said, I'd have just said she could have just said she gave him head for 40 cack. That's sensational enough, girl. You got 40 racks for giving head. You must got the golden mouth. But you had to add licking the ass. Now you went from golden to shitty. And you're gonna forever be out here known for that. We'll see how this plays out. We will see how this plays out. Little baby, you know how I feel about you. I hope you get this shit together. Somebody said the need for clout and to be recognized is a serious disease. It's the byproduct of social media. It's the byproduct of social media. So something else. Britney Spears and Quickies, lawyer and manager, are now going to be her primary caretakers because she don't have really nobody around her to trust to be the caretaker of her estate. No one. She cut her mother off. It says Britney has publicly excluded her father, Jamie, her sister, Jamie Lynn, her mother, Lynn. Her older brother has been trying to reach out to her, visiting her for workouts and offering support. However, he's being cautious due to her unpredictable behavior. So I'm not going to let all of that make me feel that Britney is unable to manage her own self, like she needs a conservatorship. What I am going to say, though, is that Britney needs a friend. She needs a homegirl. She needs some. She is just out here. The other day, she was on live with her titties out. And it was just like, Sam just divorced her. She on live with her titties out. Something's not adding up here. Something ain't right. Y'all, something ain't right. Something ain't right. And so, something's not right. And I do not want her to spiral. This is a woman who doesn't have custody of her kids. Her kids don't even, like, engage with her. This guy is divorcing her. After turning out to be a fraud, she only has attorneys to be her primary caretaker. And then she has all of her fans and social media to really be her support. Something's not right there. Out of all of her whole entire life, ain't not one friend, not one homegirl, not one old backup dancer, not one old makeup artist can come and just sit by you and say, girl, what are you doing? Girl, what are you doing? It's sad. It's a little sad. It's sad to me. It's sad. Britney Spears is an icon to me. She hit me, baby, one more time. All that shit is iconic. Gone down the motherfucking drain. So, I don't know. It's a little alarming how all of this is playing out. But I'm going to hold the foot to the fire that she's going to be taking care of herself in a better way. So, shout out to Britney, girl. I hope you get it together. All right, so another quickie. Okay, TJ the fuck home. So his wife is out here like, look, nigga, I know what you're doing. See, you're waiting to deplete your assets. You're waiting to run out of money. You're waiting for all of your assets to go down. So when it comes time to go to court, you think you finna request spousal support. Or you think that I won't be obligated to pay spousal support or at a very low cost. No, nigga. Get your ass to this table and let's speed this divorce procedure up. And so she's claiming she's filed new requests to speed up her divorce from TJ Holmes. Her lawyers filed a request for judicial intervention and asked for a preliminary conference. These are simply motions to move the divorce hearing forward faster. And they also filed a matrimonial addendum which states how many children are in the divorce dispute. This only includes the couple's 10-year-old daughter, Sabi. Holmes filed for divorce in December 2022, but there haven't been any hearings throughout the year. Their case was only recently assigned to a judge. See, she making sure he got to pay some child support too. She making sure, so, and rightfully fucking so. It amazes me that Amy Robach, and her husband was able to get this done quick. Done quick. We ain't have to worry about nothing. They even out selling properties together. So we waiting for TJ Holmes to respond to the new filing. All roads lead me to believe he was trying to wait to get these assets either transferred or, you know, sort of deplete some of his funds so that he doesn't have to show, you know, I lost my job. I don't really have too much of an income. So here's what I can pay. This is what it smells like. He's fraud. He's a fraud too. A whole fucking fraud. A whole fucking fraud. What up, crew? What up, crew? I thought she was better. Never knew she lost her children. You know, the young celebrities are destroyed by the industry, unfortunately. Good morning, Tracy. Thank you for coming through. Sounds like she stopped taking her meds. I hope she don't get a breaking news story that she's on the live, baby. I'm trying to tell you, I haven't followed Britney. I didn't know she didn't have custody of her children. Kevin Federline got him, right? And when they turned 21, he moved them to Hawaii, where in Hawaii, it requires that child support is mandated up until 23. So now she's stuck paying these boys who don't even want to talk to her. I couldn't believe they came out and made a video against their mom. She got to pay additional child support. Now, granted, okay, what is it to her? You know, go ahead and pay it. But still, it's just the murkiness of it all. It's like, damn, it's like she has no soul in her life. And sometimes the soul in your life can come in the forms of other people. Like my soul be my TT. I talk to her, I get grounded and sold. Like she would pull me off my high horse quick. Now you know better. you know. Like that soul, that person that's gonna be come back to the fold, baby. You know you out here, but I need you to come back here. Why you got your I know I would have hit her up on the phone, girl. Why your titty out? Why you on Instagram with your titty out? Sam just filed divorce and he coming after your paper. Why is your titties out? What are we doing? At least put one of them up. You got both. What are we doing? You know, something like that. She ain't getting none of that. Something ain't right. Something mentally. There's a disconnect. There's a disconnect there. There's some abuse. Symptoms of abuse that are being displayed. And I'm not saying physical, but I'm definitely saying there's symptoms of emotional abuse as to the reason why she's so disconnected from so many people. Given the shit that her father, mother, and them put her through, I would have assumed that she would have been in a better place to even communicate, right? But no, we're not even there. So, you know, Britney, I just don't want, like y'all said, to see an overdose, a MJ situation, a propofol. They hope I fall. Tell them winning is my motherfucking protocol because I score whenever I throw the ball. These fucking bitches, Voodoo most likely. These celebs were raised by the industry. Hey, Voodoo, good morning, boo. Every man in her life takes advantage of her. Don't they? Don't they? And it's crazy that, again, I'm being honest with you. Think about Sam. He was her backup dancer for years. The residency for years. Then turned lover. So during those years to turn lover, you can't imagine how emotionally controlling and emotionally vulnerable she was, but controlling he could have been. And then we don't even know, like he could have made her feel like he was the only one in her life. And she could have really felt that. Oh, he's the only one, knowing how vulnerable and out there she is. Now he's gone, baby, she's out there. She out there putting her, like I tell you, I think that is not Britney Spears. Madonna do some shit like that, I'll be like, here she go, doing that weird shit again. Here she go. Now Madonna wants Britney Spears to come on tour with her. I said, now look at this shit. I said, now Madonna, girl, first of all the signs in the world are telling you not to go on tour. You just suffered something and came out trying to dial herself up the best, talking about she's great to be alive. Yeah, it's great to be alive. Now you about to go back on tour? Madonna, chill. I know you see Beyonce and all these other artists out on tour and you feeling like, oh, don't forget about me. But Everyone has a time. Maybe you might not need the tour. Maybe you might need to get a TV special, 50th special, where you do a number of ballads. But all this touring shit, y'all, all our older celebrities are doing, I'm telling you, it's going to start weighing you down. They just had somebody fall, die, like literally collapse at a concert because it's so fucking hot outside. People standing up outside. Taylor Swift, she out here fucking performing in the rain because it was raining. I'm like, y'all gotta just relax. Anita Baker was performing. They said that she was out of breath. Y'all really, it's hot. Chill out. Madonna, in your face melting. Stop. Britney, baby, Britney's just one of them. I like me some Britney. I don't want to see her downfall. I really don't. Don't forget Columbus Short. Oh my God. What an absolute, just a utter waste of a man who could have been iconic. Who could have been, had the look, had the roles, had the capacity, but them goddamn drugs and depression. And again, we don't even know what kind of things this man is going through in his life, because sometimes we always feel it's just me. I'm scared to tell somebody else. I'm scared to tell. I don't want nobody to know what I'm going through. I was watching Dovey the other day. Shout out to Dovey. And she was talking about her situation, and she's a homing situation. And it's just so funny listening to her situation, because in my mind, that's not isolated to me. Honey, you're one of many. And I work in nonprofit, so I know the numbers and I see this stuff. You're one of many. But it feels good, doesn't it, to come out here and share your story? It makes it feel 10 times better when you get to come out here in front of all those people and share your indiscrepancies, to share how it feels and get the support and get the love. Your ego goes to the side. You grow up as a person. That felt good. And that's what I'm saying. Sometimes people got to realize that you're not the only one. And yes, sometimes it's good to come talk about your shit. Come find that person. And in Britney Spears' case, when you ain't got a person like that in your life, and you got fans who are like stans who will just, girl, you can just come out here and show your clit lips. Oh, Britney! That's not good. That's not good. You definitely need somebody that's going to tell you, yeah, cut it out. Cute, but not cute. Not at all. Always had somebody in my life like that. Whether they were doing it in a negative way or a positive way, I've always had someone bring me down several notches. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely feel like these people, and when you say Columbus, I'm like, damn, because, girl, he was on my hit list. Okay. He was on the hit list. I got to catch up. I ain't know Madonna had an issue. Madonna, yeah, she got health problems. And I promise you her health problems are, to me, age-related. Because every couple of years, Madonna comes out here with some part of her body that is facing some form of an injury. I tried to say it as best as I could. But it's true. Those are signs, honey. You don't need to be out here trying to give DNA. The girl's gone wild. Man, you giving that shit now? You see, if y'all don't notice, Beyonce is doing one of her best shows right now. And she is not going nearly as hard as she did on The Run, on 4, on none of those shows. She rides out on that army bike and let Blue Ivy and them go out. That's some of the tough choreography of the show. And when she is giving the tough choreography, she's doing it very much so in a way where it ain't like how I watch her, so I can tell. And I'm like, oh, and it's still performing. It's still good. Come on, Madonna. You ain't got to be out here trying to have a rave at your age. A rave. Who would want, again, who's going to a Madonna concert rave? Plies might snatch Britney up. I know, Plies is so freaky. Plies is just so freaky. Plies is nasty. Because I was watching him watch her video on the stripper pole, and he was reacting to it. And I'm saying, like, you a little freak. You really are freaky. He want him some of that. Like, what do you do? I agree. No comment on Dovey. Roman could have used a better example. Listen, listen. Madonna was infected all through her body. I'm telling you, girl, like, that's crazy to me. Like, what are we doing? Allegedly, it was said Madonna's BBL job. So, here we go. Why are you getting a BBL? Who are you trying to put on for? Even Madonna, even Janet Jackson told us, bitch, a long time ago, you ain't seeing none of that no more. And when I come out in concert, bitch, I'm gonna be fully covered. I couldn't believe I saw Janet Jackson and she was full black. I said, damn, ain't she gonna be hot? A little bit of skin. At some point, you do start to live your real self. You step out of that the behavior of just an artist. Like I'm telling you, I don't want to see Madonna shaking her ass. I don't want to see her titties out. I don't want to see the fireworks on the nipples. And I feel the same way about Lil' Kim. Like I don't even be wanting to see Lil' Kim like that. I'd be like, God damn, girl. Oh my God. She is so smart. She preserving herself. Yes, she is. And we've been catching visuals of her leaving these tours with the laptop in her hand. Y'all know what that means. Anytime Beyonce walk around with that laptop, she's editing the night before. She's editing the visuals of the performance because you know she's gonna package all of the shows up into one great thing. She must gonna drop this soon after the tour is over. If she editing it like this, and baby, I'm gonna be here for it. Buy the whole motherfucking thing up. So shout out to Beyonce, shout out to all of them and quickies. Shout out to Haley Bailey, girl. Fuck them. Okay. Lil Baby, I hope you able to sue the fuck out of this girl. I hope y'all find something in there to be defamatory. Britney Spears, baby, I really need you to get it together. Listen, 50 Cent just had a concert, 2 shows in New York, made $2.7 million off of Get Rich or Die Trying, performing hits from that album. Okay, that was a 2003 classic at Barclays Center. 2 shows. I was so busy I couldn't go. If he can do it, Britney, chill out, girl. Do you know? Chill out. TJ Holmes, we know what you're doing. We know absolutely what you're doing, and we're not falling for the buku. Go on, sit at the table so y'all can split up the pie and figure out who got what. You trying to hide assets. And I'm sure she probably pull up them bank accounts, nigga. Now, I put someone else up here. Do y'all see her in the middle? Her name is PINKYDOLL. She is my latest motherfucking obsession, y'all. I find myself on TikTok just watching her videos. I was on her TikTok live the other day watching her. And she has been being dubbed the queen of NPC. Now, if you don't know anything about TikTok or NPC, NPC stands for non-playable character, okay? And so what it means is basically you are taking commands from the audience. Like if y'all were to send something and say, do this or do that, that's what I would have to do in my pre-staged characters. And so this is becoming a phenomenon. People are making mad motherfucking money. PINKYDOLL makes $10,000 a day on TikTok just doing this shit. And so it just amazed me. So I've been following her. I've been following other people as they're doing this, and people are really engaging. And they found out what the secret sauce is. The secret sauce is combining gaming and reality. You know, people love gaming, how you can gamify something. Oh, okay, I can do this and you're going to do that. Okay. And then the person who put the most coins up, you have to do it. You're controlling something. And they say it triggers something in our brain when we get to actually control. Like, I'm sure there's some motherfuckers out there that if they could just like push something and it'll have me bark like a dog anytime I'm sitting up here. Okay. I finish talking. You would do that shit. They would do that shit. Or you make somebody jump. Damn it, y'all. They don't put 20 cents up. Let me jump. And then they have to fucking jump. That's what it is. It's gamifying a reality, a live streamer. And so she really wasn't doing this originally. She hopped in it and she made it her own. People are biting off her style so much that she got to fucking deal with Fashion Nova. She done released a track. It's probably right now, because you know my top 10 switches out. It's probably one of my top 10 tracks. It's called Ice Cream, PINKYDOLL. Go look that shit up on YouTube. I can't play it because I ain't trying to, but go play it. That shit is dope as fuck. It's dope as fuck. But anyway, so this is PINKYDOLL. This is her. This is her, the NPC live stream TikTok trend helps creators earn cash. Bitch, if you into that whole NPC, you want somebody to control you and be a non-playable character, I say go do it. I don't think I can do it. That shit is bad. We gonna see it. I'm gonna show y'all one. So PINKYDOLL, viewers can buy gifts for the creators within the live stream, which pop up on the screen. When the creator sees it, they respond with their pre-programmed response. For PINKYDOLL, gifting an ice cream will prompt the ice cream so good phrase. Ice cream so good. Ice cream so good. Slay, slay. You want me to ride like a cowboy? Oh, you want me to ride like a cowboy? She's just doing this the whole time. And you think after the third or fourth time, you're going to be like, okay, this shit is crazy. Bitch, I'll be right there like, it's a combination of she's intriguing. It's funny to see motherfuckers like Timberland drop down in her chat. Jeffree Star drop down in her chat. Nikki. Who else? It's mad people that like fuck with her. And she's getting mad deals. She's interesting. She's entertaining. It's funny to watch. You like, damn, this bitch is really... Then people be fucking with her. They'll send her mad shit so to get her tied up. And she'll be doing it. And finally, yesterday... She was like, you got me. I can't do it no more. I'm like, finally somebody got her ass. So in July, she made between 2,000 to 3,000 per live stream. Mind you, she do like 3 to 4 live streams in a day. Okay. Now, Mr. Wilson, are you making $2,000 to $3,000 per live stream on YouTube, sir? Is that the case? Because if that's the case, I understand why you going live 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 to 7 times a day talking about bullshit. Okay? But if you're not, and your one check a month is what she get per live stream, shut the fuck up. You ain't making no damn money. This to me, I said, well, damn. This will get a bitch to quit their real full-time job on some real shit and really focus on this. It'd be sometimes when she'll be on the live stream and her son will come in the room. And she'll be like, she'll be speaking in her Spanish. Get them out and she'll be back over here. Candy's so good. Candy's so good. I'm like, that she's making her bag. And she talk about it on her TikTok how, yeah, it's stressful. Yeah, it gets tiring. Yeah, you know, all of that stuff. But it's a bag to be made. Bitch, if you talking about 2 to 3 times per live stream, y'all will see me morning, noon, a light afternoon snack, dinner. You see me at midnight, bitch. I'm waking y'all up. We be around here. Oh, Candy's so good. Really? Girl, get your bag. Even Keke Palmer shouted her out. Keke Palmer was like, the girl who's doing that. Like, she's dope as fuck. And so she's making this bag. And she's like, that represents a large, highly engaged viewership. Not least because individually, the gifts are often only worth pennies. Now, get it. You only send in worth like $1, 30 cents, 20 cents here. To make 2,000 to 3,000 per live off of someone sending you $1 here or $2 here, that means you've got to be engaging. That means you've got to be getting a bag. And they say it teaches people how to have social skills. It's teaching people how to be better content creators. So I've really been following this little movement. So I want y'all to see this. Now, if you've never saw PINKYDOLL, if you never saw the NPC, just, okay. It's interesting to me. I like it. I told y'all this is my new obsession. So y'all get into this. Check it out. And y'all hit that like button. Shout out to the motherfucking crew.
Gang, gang. Ice cream so good. Thank you, Jackie. Gang, gang. Gang, gang. Gang, gang. Oh, special. Gang, gang. Rah, rah, rah. Gang, gang. Gang, gang. Balloon. Gang, gang. Gang, gang. That was good. Lemonade. Hee-haw, yes. You got me feeling like a cowgirl. Let me write it, huh? Hee-haw, yes. You got me feeling like a cowgirl. Let me write it, huh? Slay, huh? Slay, huh? Slay, huh? Ice cream so good. Gang, gang. Gang, gang. Slay, huh? Oh, thank you, Stuart. Blue, blue, it's me. Oh, thank you, baby. You got me feeling like a queen, huh? Gang, gang. Gang, gang. Gang, gang. Ice cream so good. Gang, gang. Gang, gang. Rah. Gang, gang. That was good. Lemonade. Gang, gang. Ice cream so good. Gang, gang. Pat, amazing. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, Kumuni. Oh, thank you, baby. This is so cute.
Gang, gang. Gang, gang. Oh, thank you. Make you ride like a cowboy. Oh, thank you. Gang, gang. Gang, gang. Can you imagine sitting there for like an hour just doing that? I would get dizzy. I would fucking fall the fuck out. Gang, gang. Gang, gang. Ice cream so good. Ice cream so good. Yeah, gang, gang. People have remixed her, made her into so many different songs and shit. She got her own little single out now, and it's dope as fuck. It's dope as fuck. It goes hard. It goes hard. It's just interesting. She is good. I gotta send you another lady. She is so good. Yes, like it's crazy. It's crazy. No, she does sound like Cardi, and Cardi has endorsed her too. She shared her on her Instagram as well. I've seen the people on TikTok doing this for hours, but they making bags because people like to control. Like people, they'll just sit there in a character mode, and you know the non-playing character on the games. You know when they're just standing there waiting in idle mode for you to tell them what to do. So they'll just be sitting there, and somebody will send us a coin. Thank you, right? They'll say her name. Walter, thank you, riding like a cowboy. Just sitting there, and I'm just like, it's just so weird. And then this Asian guy I be watching. Funny as hell. Fun tea. So this is my latest obsession, Miss Pinky Doll. Y'all go give her a like on and follow on Instagram and not on Instagram, on TikTok. Dope as hell. She got all her videos snatched off of Twitter, so I'm sure she's gonna be coming over here pretty motherfucking soon. Now, I asked you all at the top of the hour, what would you do? Are you the kind of people that's willing to protect your spouse at any cost if they get in an argument, wrong or right? Are you willing to step in like, hold up? Or are you the one like, look, what the fuck you up? Chill out. Are you want to save the day? I told y'all I'm the one to put my baby to side first if they're in the wrong. Like, chill out. But if they get attacked, we're gonna see what's really good. Like, okay, it's a one-on-one, or if it's not even fair because they too big or they got a weapon, we get the fuck up out of there. It's all context based. So y'all check this shit out. Y'all let me know, was she in the wrong or was he in the wrong? And shout out to the crew.
Hey, get your people around you, man. Hey, you can just come forward with a boss nigga. I'll buy you a new rollie.
Okay, so I'm gonna play that again. But listen, context. She was on the street gambling when she shouldn't have been and lost her rollie in front of her man. And she didn't think the man was going to keep it. She thought he was going to give it back to her. He didn't. He walked off like, bitch, okay. So she tried to dispute with him. The boyfriend, sensing that this is going to escalate, let me snatch your ass back. Come here, boo, because, I don't want to get jumped. And men do think about that shit. I don't want to get jumped. I can't fight all of them by myself, so let me grab my boo. Hell yeah. Hell the fuck. Come on, boo. I'm not one of them niggas who about to be ego tripping like, y'all better do it. Hell, bitch, I'm about to look around like, oh, okay. Come on, let's go. The car way down there, you know the gun in the, you know the stuff in the car. Come on, let's go. You playing, at least let's draw them this way, bitch. Walk back with me. Let's just walk back. Shit. You know, strategizing and some shit like that. So then she turns her frustration from the guy to her boyfriend, and she's like, you better fight to get my watch back. I'm sitting there thinking like, are you crazy? I didn't do that. And this is what I'm saying to myself. I didn't do that, nor would I put my boo in a situation like that. Now I'm not finna redirect my energy on you. I'm gonna be mad, but it ain't your fault. I saw this and I said, I wonder if other people think the same way I think. So I'm gonna play this one more time. Again, watch her and then watch how she instantly redirect to him. Now, some can say this is a form of, this a little aggression. Like, honey, you be beating on you. Like, what's going on here? Check this out.
Place your lips. Whoa. Hey, get your people around you, man. Hey, you can just come forward with a boss nigga. I'll buy you a new rollie. Okay.
What y'all think? Unfucking acceptable. Unacceptable. You think this man broke up with her? Be honest. Do you think this man broke up the relationship with her over because she smacked him? I think making it viral, he probably broke up with her. I don't think he broke up with her in a relationship. You got a lot of weak-minded men. The pussy is controlling, baby. P is for power. Baby, niggas will stay. Oh, she was tripping. No, nigga, these are the fucking signs. She wanted you to defend her when she was in the wrong at that moment. Oh, okay. I definitely would have had words in the car. as you drop my motherfucking ass off home. I don't know what the fuck you thought. Don't ever in your life. I definitely be getting it clear. I'm setting you up for the failure. I'm about to set you up for the it's over talk. Like, okay, I don't know what that was, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, that's totally disrespectful. I don't think nobody should put their boo or their significant other in a situation like that. I'm not involved. And men, it's okay. I'm being honest with you. It's okay to realize that that's not your battle. Make sure your woman's protected like you did. You grabbed her back. Like, let's move on. But anything outside of that, you can't control that. Now, let's say you did go over there and you got shot. Now what we doing? Now she's here to talk about it. He was protecting me. What? But you're dead. No. I thought that was so fucking foolish. I mean, not me. Call it what you want to. Oh, that's pussy. You ain't a pussy. You ain't gonna stick up for your woman? Are you kidding me? First question I'm gonna ask is, how desperate are we out here giving a rollie out? Like, what are we doing? Like, are you kidding me? So no, absolutely not. Not by a fucking long shot. She beat up her man for sure. That's what I got too. She definitely be beating her man. So she lost it in the bed. She did too much, and she has an anger issue. Okay. Yeah, that was too hilarious. Too hilarious. Pinky Doll. So crew, thank y'all for coming through today. Oh my God, today is a cute day where I get to work from home today, so I get to take my time. It's my time today. I might come back and eat lunch since we over here on King Roman News Talk channel. And I gotta worry about a lot too much. I might come back over and just chit chat, eat lunch with y'all today. I gotta figure out what I want to eat for lunch. I might try to get my garlic shrimp scampi today. Because I really got a taste for that garlic shrimp scampi a whole bunch. So today we pretty much cover a lot of different topics. So y'all, we covered Cardi, we talked about Wendy, we talked about ShaCarri, we talked about PINKYDOLL, we talked about Nia, we talked about TJ, Cam Newton, gunplay. We covered a lot of things. So I want to thank y'all so much for being here with me this morning. Thank y'all for being with me. I appreciate it. Shout out to the crew. I'll be back. Yes, I'll be back very, very soon. And of course, the next topic we're going to talk about our local news. So thank y'all. Shout out to the crew. I appreciate it. And please hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that like button on y'all way out. And shout out to the replay crew. Once she swung on her man, she would have gotten left. Period. Are you kidding me? I'm out the door. Roman, if you ever eat chicken like that again online, we gonna fight. Baby, that chicken was good. That shit was good. That shit was good. That's how I'm about to be eating these damn shrimp. I'm gonna tell you, I really got a taste for some shrimp scampi. I think it's the extension of having those garlic wings and wanted some garlic shrimp. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna be on that today. All right, crew. I'm gonna see y'all on the flip side. Make sure y'all stay stressed, be blessed, and until next time. This felt so good this morning. Until next time, I'm hugging y'all right now. Deuces.